Hello everyone, CoinHound here. I recently received this package direct from Hong Kong. It's my very first purchase from LPM Group, and this package traveled farther to get to me than any other package I've ever received. And it has silver inside. Let's take a look. Alrighty, let's open this package up and see what we got here. I kind of preliminarily opened the box so you didn't have to sit there as I was trying to figure out how to get that open. Okay, looks like we got a little envelope here. Let's clear all that out of the way. Let's make an adjustment to the camera. Maybe we can do that there. All right, folks, so we got this here. Let's get this open. And we've got the old envelope within an envelope. So let's see what we got here. Open it up. All right, and whoa, what do we have? We have triangular Australian Shipwreck coins. Very nice. Nicely packaged here. Let me see if I can get this plastic off real quick. All right. There we go. Okay. Bear with me for a second here. This is pretty well packaged up. All right, now we got it. Okay. So anyways, a number of weeks back, I found out that these had become available. And the best deal I got was actually out of LPM in Hong Kong. They are the official distributor of these. So I made the order. Took a little while to get here. But let's take a look at what I got. Just as a starting point here, in 1712, the Dutch ship Zuytdorp was lost at sea off of the coast of Australia, or basically shipwrecked against the coast of Australia. This year, that shipwreck is being commemorated as the third coin in the Australian Shipwreck series, following the previous two entries, the 2019 Batavia and the 2020 Virgul Drek, which came out early in 2020. Sorry about the focus there. And so here it is. So, as I said, this is the third in the series. It has a limited mintage of 20,000 coins. It is minted by the Royal Australian Mint. It does have this unique triangular shape. If we go to the obverse, okay, this is unique. One of those unique coins. There's a few of them out there that have Queen Elizabeth on there, but she is not in the prominent position. She is actually up at the top here, and let's see if I can focus in a little bit. There we go. All right, so she's got a much more minimized role in this one. Elizabeth II, Australia, 2020. And then you have a picture of the aftermath of the shipwreck. Towards the right here, you have, it looks like kind of a lifeboat. Some people are in the lifeboat. Some are trying to climb into it. You have a man here climbing on a cliff. You have at the bottom a skeleton there. So that's kind of neat. Not for the skeleton, if that's the end result of the shipwreck, but kind of a neat image to have on the coin. You've got the waves there. And then you've got, in the very background, just below the queen, you have the mast of the ship as it's sinking. Very, very neat design. And then in the background there, you have kind of a mirror finish around the edges. So let's pull that back a little so you can get a good view of it. Now, the reverse side, The reverse side of this is kind of interesting, as were the first two in the series. It has the Zuytdorp sailing here, and as some websites have described it, and maybe these words perhaps originate with the original mint, when you hold it this way, the ship is shown, in all its glory, so to speak. I think that was the quote I saw somewhere, sailing along the seas. But if you note, we have some neat images in the bottom left-hand corner and the right-hand corner. Unfortunately, the descriptions I looked up do not explain those two references. So if anyone has any insights to that, maybe they can leave it in the comments section. Anyways, let's get a little nicer view of the ship there. Look at the detail there at the back of the ship with the kind of the windows and the sails up top. That's just really fabulous there. But you'll note that this is kind of a strange design, because parts of it in the two corners there at the bottom plus the ship make you think it should be held this way, but all the lettering's upside down, and you have to go like this to see the lettering. You can see it's 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver AG there, and then it has the name of the ship, the Zuytdorp, 1712, which was the year that it sunk. And so there's kind of considered to be a dual symbolism here. This way, it's the ship as it was, and then you have it after the shipwreck, upside down, sinking away to the sea. Anyways, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I love ship coins, and I did pick up the first two of the series. Probably should have put them out here to take a peek at too, but we'll just focus on the third coin this time. And it's pretty neat, okay? I did have to get a number of them. You can see I've got 6 of them here. And let me pull my camera back. And that was basically due to the international shipping. The shipping was pretty expensive, and by getting 6 coins, it was a lot less per coin to have it shipped out. It actually created a pretty reasonable premium. I think that the total cost of the coin and shipping altogether per coin was I think right about $35. And the best I've seen, now that it's out on some of the sites here in the U.S., the best I've seen it going for is 38 or 39. Some sites have it as high as the upper 40s. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal. Okay. Normally I don't tend to order 6 of a coin, but the shipping and the ultimate cost I got at it pushed me in that direction. So down the road, maybe sometime even in the near future, I'll probably try and flip a few of these, see if I can make a little profit. But if not, I'm also happy to keep them in my collection. Ships are always welcome. So I got my little stands here, so let me put a few of them on the stands. There we go. In there. Okay. So, anyways, that's the purchase. I am going to shift gears here a little bit and just do oops, I'm losing my focus. Let me pull out the other way. Okay, sorry. I'm going to shift gears here and just do a little bit of the story of the shipwreck. So if you could just hang tight, that's coming up right now. Alrighty, so what was the story on the shipwreck of the Zuytdorp in 1712? I picked up a short little piece here off of the website of the Western Australian Museum, which has done a bit of work related to the Zuytdorp. And I'm just going to read you their excerpt here. It's a short little tiny little short piece. And this is what they have to say about it. The Dutch East India Company ship Zuytdorp was lost without trace in the winter of 1712 en route from the Netherlands to Batavia, now Jakarta, Indonesia. The vessel was carrying a rich cargo and considerable silver bullion. Of the 7 Dutch, English, Portuguese, and American East India ships known to be lost off the coast of Western Australia, the Zuytdorp is the only wreck from which survivors did not reach Batavia to tell the tale. The site has proved one of the most difficult and dangerous wrecks to explore on the Australian coast. Following a series of land excavations by amateurs and dives by recreational and salvage-oriented divers, the Western Australian Museum became legislatively responsible for the site in 1963. The Western Australia Museum then began a series of salvage attempts aimed at removing the remaining silver bullion in order to deter looters. Due to poor conditions that inhibited the normal archaeological techniques, a full-time watchkeeper was installed in quarters adjacent to the wreck in the 1970s. As a result of the difficulties working on the site and other pressures, work on the Zuytdorp was put in abeyance in the early 1980s. A local abalone fisherman was employed to act as a part-time watchkeeper and monitor the site. In 1986, work recommenced on the site. Based on previous research, it was decided to work from the sea out of a 7-meter workboat rather than work from land. Given the dangers and difficulties of working the site, innovative recording and recovery strategies were also devised and applied. Plans of the wreck were produced using aerial photography, and then rapid diver deployment and material recovery strategies proved successful to recover a well-preserved cannon, coins, lead ingots, exquisite glassware, and a large anchor. Since 1986, research has been focused on understanding what happened to the survivors. The possibility that they may have intermarried with Aborigines was also examined. Historical archaeologists and other specialists were invited to join the project in order to broaden the study's scope. Prehistorians, for example, examined shell middens found near the site and identified them as Aboriginal, dating to around 4000 BC. Diving operations were again halted in 2000. Currently, a study is underway to assess the amount of coins still on the site and the potential for recovery. Anyways, as always, if you did like this, please hit the like button. The stats show that about half of my viewers are subscribers, so to those subscribers, I thank you so very much. Very much appreciate your support. For those of you that are watching that are not subscribers, can I humbly ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button? It would really help me out a lot. And of course, as always, if you have any thoughts you want to share, please leave them in the comments section. And this is CoinHound signing out.